The Reds are approaching to sign Romeo Lavia. The search for midfielders in Liverpool accelerated after the transfer of McAllister. The Reds signed the Argentine star in a relatively cheap deal. But that wasn't enough for Liverpool. Klopp wants at least 2 more midfielders to be transferred. Many candidates have come to the fore lately, one of them being Southampton's young midfielder Romeo Lavia. Liverpool are battling a host of Premier League rivals for the signing of Southampton youngster Romeo Lavia. According to journalist Fabrizio Romano's claim, Liverpool asked for details about a potential transfer. The 19-year-old has had a meteoric rise over the past 12 months, moving from Manchester City to the Saints to enjoy regular football. With the South Coast side ultimately finishing at the bottom of the table and relegated from the Championship, Lavia was the undisputed standout player. That's why he often stood out with his images in the middle of the park. The £25,000 a week Belgian scored an excellent long-range strike at home against Chelsea earlier in the season. He immediately got people's attention and started 26 league games in total. Lavia will definitely continue her career in the top league this summer instead of staying in the second tier. Its quality is highlighted by the level of attention to its signature. Liverpool has been associated with a move for him multiple times, and a new update shows that new sporting director Jürgen is still on their radar as he tries to make an impact in his first summer at Anfield. Romano has claimed Liverpool are still in the mix to catch Lavia this summer and have approached Southampton on the terms of a deal. But it is clear that there is strong competition for his signature. Liverpool inquired about the terms of the Romeo Lavia deal. Also, Arsenal have been working on this deal for 15 days. No official offers have been received from either club yet. Manchester United and Chelsea are monitoring the situation but are not yet in active talks, said Romano. The importance of Liverpool greatly strengthening their midfield this summer cannot be stressed enough, with the likes of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita and James Milner leaving the club. Alexis McAllister is from Brighton, so Lavia could be the next eye-catching addition. The Belgian player has great potential. Already last season he became a crucial player for a Premier League team. That's why he can be seen as Fabinho's natural long-term backup at Anfield and masters the number 6 role in front of the defense. A defensive force, Lavia averaged 2.1 tackles per game last season. But he has impressive ownership, with the media labeling him a shining star in Southampton's relegated team last season, with Manchester United legend Paul Scholes saying he has a pass in his closet. Meanwhile, journalist Jacob Tanswell praised his press-proof ability at the ball. This is definitely something that will appeal to Jürgen Klopp. If Liverpool can bring in Lavia alongside Nice star Khéphren Thuram, it looks like it will be the perfect summer for midfield reinforcements, considering McAllister has already been signed. Klopp can forget Pau Torres and Gvardiol. Liverpool are looking to make changes to their successful roster this summer after a disappointing season, and now a new update on a potential transfer target has surfaced. While the Reds will prioritize the midfield position in the transfer window this summer, reinforcement of the defensive line is also being considered. Liverpool, which has been interested in Josko Gvardiol since last January, could not make a concrete offer due to the high salary demanded by the players' club. However, work on alternative names continues. According to the latest information, Liverpool are one of many clubs that admire Villarreal's defender Pau Torres. Tottenham Hotspur, Bayern Munich and the Reds are named as fans of the player, while Aston Villa is working hard to get a discounted deal for the talented defender. Indeed, Jürgen Klopp's top priority this summer has been the rebuilding of the midfield. But the Reds are also looking for a left-footed centre-back who can balance on the back line, as the centre defender's current crop at Anfield is right-footed. Liverpool linked Stuttgart ace Mickey van der Ven and RB Leipzig titan Josko Gvardiol, both of whom are dominant on their left feet. Gvardiol has now reportedly agreed on personal terms for a potential €100 million deal to join 3-time champions Manchester City. As a result, the signing of Torres could be an opportunity for Klopp to acquire a defender with a very similar profile to Gvardiol. But it also has a much cheaper price than its Croatian positional peer. Villarreal is probably considering a fee as low as €40 million according to some reports. According to FBref, Gvardiol has been listed as the third most comparable player to Torres in the last 12 months. It's not hard to see why when you consider their great similarities. When comparing the defensive duo, the duo achieved similar success rates in many key aspects last season, including air duels, ball recoveries, blocks, shots per 90 minutes creations, fights won, interceptions and passing accuracy. Not only that, Torres has managed to become one of the most progressive defenders in the top 5 European leagues. He ranks in the top 7% of his positional peers for first and progressive carries and shot creation actions in progressive passes per 90 minutes. He displays unrivaled talent in his ball-playing role in Villarreal's defensive formation. If Liverpool can present a tempting offer for Torres this summer to stay ahead of their interested rivals, he could be a great signing for the club. He could provide Klopp with the centre-back profile he clearly wants to achieve ahead of next season. Torres was once hailed as an outstanding talent by former Villarreal star Javi Colleja. With Joel Matip's contract expiring next season and Joe Gomez's meager performances, the Torres move may be just in time. The Liverpool player is soon flying from England to complete the season on loan. The players who will leave are as important as the players who will come in Liverpool. Roberto Firmino, Chamberlain, Naby Keita and Milner had already left the team as the season came to a close. However, it will not be limited to these 4 names. Recent reports have suggested that Fabio Carvalho will be flying from England to Germany this week to complete a season loan transfer to Leipzig, with Liverpool to announce the deal soon. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Portuguese young international will be out this week for his medical training with the Bundesliga club before being transferred to Leipzig on loan. The young player is expected to become a regular player of the German side in the next season. Carvalho had a rough first year at Liverpool, signing from Fulham last summer. However, the Reds quickly moved that window to send the winger on loan, and Leipzig is a club with a proven track record of developing young players. According to Romano, Liverpool also managed to negotiate with Leipzig about not having a buy option on their lease. It's a decision that will please many fans, given how exciting the former Fulham star is and how big his future at Anfield could potentially be. Carvalho showed bright sparks at Liverpool despite a disappointing year with the Reds. Still, the striker has a chance to prove his worth with Leipzig in Germany. Here the young player can easily become a superstar if given the right amount of playing time in the right system. As we know, Carvalho is one of Liverpool's most promising players. Although his first season at the club did not go as planned, there is still plenty of time for the 20-year-old to reach his true potential. This is something that will be available on loan with Leipzig next year.